is up, internet?
Nobody wants to do it anymore.
Oh, now my phone's buzzing. Somebody's doing something. Oh, there we are. Now we're live. Now we're live.
I was kind of hoping it would be broken.
Stream, what is up? You guys all know who I am. My brother.
No, they don't.
They have no idea who this is. What's up, everybody? Good to see you all. Good. Thank you guys for chatting in chat for like an hour while we had to fucking wait for my brother to...
I've
You were
been
20
sitting
minutes
here.
late.
I've
Yeah.
been sitting here for the
20
last
minutes
30
late.
minutes.
20 minutes late.
waiting.
Alright.
Fucking minutes.
King, I see you, buddy. What's up, dude? So, we are going to be playing D&D tonight. We have changed it up a little bit from the Brothers LAN, as you will see. We've added a little bit of additional info, but just so you guys know, we are running 5th edition tonight, and we will be starting at level 3. This is a completely new campaign. Is this supposed to be a one-shot or what? Or is this going to be a
I guess it
long-
really depends. I don't know. We'll see what.
Alright.
We'll see what if Mom
Stay with us.
has a.
We're not-
8 hours.
We're not sure how long this is going to go.
Yeah, honestly.
Morgie's right there. Morgie's right there. Everyone knows who Morgie is. Everyone knows Crono's voice. Those of you who were here for the LAN party know his face. I apologize. His beautiful wife, Catzi, who is in our raid group, is over
She's
here.
taken.
She's taken.
She's taken.
She's taken. Not for you guys. And reprising her role as our mother,
Special guest.
special guest,
Special guest.
mine and Crono's mother, it is Mama Void. She is extremely
Excited.
excited. She is also extremely embarrassed. I think she's blushing. I think this may be the first time I've ever seen Mom.
This is the internet.
I know, and there'll be people and they'll laugh at me.
These are your sons.
I know. I'm not senile.
My name is Bob. Stop calling it.
Look, Sin is waving at you.
Yeah.
How can you tell?
Waves to Mama Void right there.
Oh,
Hi, Mama
God.
Void. We're weird internet people. That is very true. Yeah.
So.
And the dick pics come
And
in.
the dick pics come in. So, this is the first time that my mother has actually ever played D&D, so this is going to go swimmingly. This is only the second time Morg has ever played D&D.
I just want to
Catzi,
shoot people in the head.
yeah, she just wants to shoot people in the head.
This is also my first time playing
This is
D&D.
obviously his
Never
first time.
played it before. Don't know what it's all about.
Catzi and I are veterans, so we will attempt to carry this along.
Oh, see, Gus said hi.
I thought we were going to talk to Morg about not killing everybody else.
Well,
Yeah.
there's no talking.
What are you?
to
I was gonna say, what are you gonna do?
I'm sure it will be part of the story. Just murdering everyone. Maybe she's on the run. Maybe she murdered one too many people. We don't know.
She probably has.
Roll D20.
Well,
No idea what
no
that means.
idea what that means. Alright, boys and girls, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to shut these two... Or wait.
This isn't your handwriting. This is. Ask me about.
We're good.
I was gonna get
Are you struggling with reading
I
it?
was gonna say, what do you mean?
Is that not acceptable handwriting?
Come on, man.
I write with my left hand, upside down.
Alright, so...
Yeah, he wrote.
should we introduce our characters first?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't have a name.
You don't have a name.
Okay.
Wonderful, we have a nameless murderer in our midst.
She goes by the name Death.
I am reprising my role as the party's rogue. My name is Robert. How do you pronounce?
Bach Stabor.
Bach Stabor.
There's an apostrophe in there.
Yes, there is an apostrophe.
B-A-Q
That's-
apostrophe.
That's not gonna. Yes. Oh wait. There it is. Robert Bach Stabor.
Bach Stabor.
Bach. Excuse me. I'm a level 3 rogue. I'm gonna stab things in the back. Mom.
My name is Marin, and I'm a elf druid or a druid elf.
Yes. One of those two. Definitely one of those.
Definitely one of those.
Definitely
Well,
one
I
of
didn't
those.
know if there was protocol. That
What's your specialty?
my specialty?
Yeah. Remember, you had a particular specialty that
Oh,
you...
I get to turn into a lion.
Yes. She gets to be a
See, I'm
lion.
wearing my lion earrings.
Lion
She
earrings
has-
just for the occasion.
Yep. Lion earrings. All right.
IdahoBeadweaver.com.
Yes.
What? I can't see chat. I can see chat a little bit.
No, that's not saying anything. I'm just judging.
Not me.
Yes, you do. I don't here. Please.
Morg, what is your character, your unfortunate character?
I am a dwarf ranger.
Oh god, she's gonna kill us.
Master race.
Master.
Right here.
The master race?
You're German, you
Oh
can't
my
use that! No! You can't use that phrase. And,
I invented it. I can use it.
My people did it. It's okay.
I'm very apologetic.
And my wife.
I'm a human, but I'm a paladin.
Yeah.
Oath of Vengeance.
And you're not retarded this time.
No, I'm not.
I know, she's not my 12 servant.
What is your int this time?
13,
Ah.
Wait, I'm still smarter than you.
probably.
Uh-oh.
Paladins are not
Ow,
very
ow.
smart.
All
My
right.
name is Azalee,
Okay, so how do we
and
know
if
what
anyone
we're
is
doing?
interested,
Just-
Asia Lee was my friend in high school, and I always thought that was a really cool name.
Usually?
Asially.
Asia Lee.
Maybe she's watching right now.
She could be.
She
If
might
she's
be.
watching. She's like, thank you.
Is she a gamer?
I don't think that she was.
That's terrible.
So he's like,
We had,
Is
we
she-
had other.
Is she cute?
I always thought she was.
I know it's been like 15 years, but
It's a very unusual name.
Adventuring group named Murder Hobos Incorporated.
yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's just what somebody in chat said.
Oh, okay.
That's what Mor's part.
Oh, snaps, we got disclaimers again.
What? Of course we have disclaimers. I don't hold punches here.
I don't want to get banned.
We deal with dark and dangerous themes. Alright. So, I have to part the veils of reality. It's very important to do that gesture, because this is reality, and this is me parting it.
Are you the only one who gets to do that?
Yes. I'm the DM. I get to part the veils. You don't get to part the veils. You get to enter the veils.
I just gave birth to you.
Alright, so
Big deal.
we begin in the glorious city of New Yorkshire, on the eastern coast of the Unity Provinces. New Yorkshire was once home to mostly halflings, but has now become one of the biggest trade and cultural centers along the eastern side of the continent. Its ports help connect, dozens of trade lines and trade routes along the coast and throughout the entirety of the continent. The city is kind of broken up into several different districts. So you got like your nobles district where all the rich people like to live. You've got your market districts.
Noble.
You live where I
We
mean.
actually have like 3 nobles. Aren't
Did
you
we
noble?
let
honey?
her be a
Aren't you
noble?
noble?
No, you were a soldier. That's right. You took that background.
Yeah.
Noble. I'm a dwarf.
She was an ex-noble. Dwarf Kingdom has been long deceased.
Oh,
So,
see,
I still hold on to that shit.
means nothing.
like most
means
dwarves,
nothing.
though, they hold on to that grudge very much so.
Wow.
Even though they destroyed themselves.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That's why she's so angry.
Our scene starts with Robert Baxtabor stepping off of a boat into New Yorkshire, into the docks district with his companion Azalee. The two of you have been assigned from your boss, Giuliani, Assistant Director Giuliani, going for mayor soon.
Oh my god.
We still trying to.
Of the Feudal Bureau of Investigation. So you two are still, of course, Robert is still working for Giuliani after his last successful, like 2/3 successful
Success.
mission assisting Ducanye, who's not here, unfortunately.
We don't get to see Ducani.
Ducanye's not here today, no.
He's still in
unfortunately.
grieving.
Yeah, he is grieving right
He's
now.
still in grieving.
He's gonna let you finish, though. The two of you have been assigned from Giuliani to discreetly investigate some recent kidnappings of noblewomen within New Yorkshire. Giuliani's concern is that if the serial kidnapper catches wind of the FBI's involvement, he will scatter to another part of the kingdom and just start all over again. So you are to basically operate very discreetly.
Undercover, essentially.
Yeah. The two of you will be introduced shortly. So.
Okay.
So
No horse, though.
So the two of you step off the boat together, and you're to initially meet a contact who's going to basically brief you and get you the details of what's going on. So as you step off the boat, you do spot your contact. He's just a local low-level FBI operative. His name is Juan, a Mexican halfling. He is holding up a sign that just says "FBI here, please." So.
Oh, guess so he's real bright
Yeah.
too, huh?
But here is misspelled. It's like H-A-R-E.
A-R-E, okay.
Yes. Hair. Hair, please. So Juan's just kind of holding his little sign there, looking at various people coming off the boat.
Hoping.
FBI? Any of you FBI?
And hopefully he's not supposed to be undercover.
But which one?
Which
Who
one?
wants to know which one?
Different Juans, in.
Yeah, not the same
Not
ones.
the same one.
Those guys made it out okay though.
Yeah, they did all right.
They did all right.
They did okay. They got out of there.
Okay. So,
So the two of you are off the boat.
Juan!
Ah! FBI agents?
Cool it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm here to pick you up.
Great. Where are we going?
We're gonna go head into the city. Basically, yeah, I know you're here to investigate some of the kidnappings that are kind of going on. I don't really know a whole lot's going on, but I was supposed to pick you up. I got a contact, got a pigeon from Giuliani. Nice guy. You should mention me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good mention, not bad mention. So anyway,
Could you put the sign down?
Oh sure. I don't really have a backpack or anything. I'll just.
Just throw it in the water.
I worked really hard on this.
I knew he was going to say that.
I'm a little.
Can we fold it? Does it fold?
No, it's wood.
It's
This
oh
is
god, it's a
pure
wood.
Yeah. I whittled this.
Sir, you're a woodworker, are you?
I'm just getting into the trade a little
Just
bit.
getting into the
yeah.
trade,
I just
good.
want to maximize my
I should.
capabilities.
You should probably put a little bit more time towards it. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, he flips it over. He kind of holds it against him. Anyway, so he says, "All right. So, there's a task force that's been assigned to working the kidnapping case. He's just down at the local guard station. So I'll take you down there, and he should be able to brief you.
The camera's flickering. I don't know why.
It's freaking out.
You didn't see it flicker? There it goes.
Oh.
I've been noticing it do that on stream. Actually, is it doing it often?
Well, it was. Should we just ignore it?
And
Or?
of course now.
Yeah, I would ignore it for now.
Okay.
If you ignore it, it doesn't do it.
Oh, but it
That's the
just
only one
did.
doing it too, isn't it?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Is it being...
Is
Is
the
it
one?
connected correctly?
Yeah.
Is it connected tight?
I fixed it.
Is it...
I think it's an issue with OBS, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because
never mind.
that's not the camera that I use on stream.
No, that's my camera.
Yeah, but it still happens on stream, so
Okay.
we'll have to ignore it. I think.
Alright, sorry, chat.
Sorry, chat.
All right, so Juan he basically says, "I'm going to take you down to the station." Oh, hello, kitty.
What'd I say? What'd I say? What'd I say?
Juan says, "I'll take you down to the station where the task force leader is going to meet you. He'll probably give you the briefings on what's been going on around the city. I know there's just been a couple of rumors about some kidnappings going on, but I think they're trying to keep it hush hush. So,
Okay.
you're tall. Juan's short.
Your shorts.
Let.
How are you affiliated with Giuliani?
I'm one of the operatives.
Okay.
I work out of this district. He won't let me work near him. Anyway, so I'll take you down to the New Yorkshire Protection Department. So,
All right.
All right.
She's super thrilled about going with it.
Well, he's hitting on her. He's not
is he
very
hitting on her?
bright.
He's
I
just
think
making an
he's-
observation.
Yeah.
He's not very
I think
good at
he was
it.
hitting on her.
You're tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Juan he starts to lead you through the crowds at the docks. He's fast. He just fucking weaves on through, and he's very short. He runs underneath dudes that are carrying boats and shit. So you kind of struggle a little bit keeping up. I mean, you could probably do it, but you want to stay with your human companion. So you start heading into the city, and I mean, the city is huge. It's several miles in size, just overall, and the city is very old. So and it's well built and well built in. There are 3-4-story skyscrapers with cobbled, really nice cobbled roads for a lot of what the city is built on. There are some dirt roads in there, but definitely the main path through the city is a fine cobbled road. So you can tell that this is a very high class type of city.
A wealthy city.
Yeah, a wealthy city. Now you are in the wealthier section, because you're in prime trade district. So Juan starts making his way through the docks district with you, past carts and crowds. And you head into what you presume to be the market district because there's a shit ton of trade going on. I mean, the streets are just full of people. It's a bitch to get through everything because there's just so much traffic. Foot traffic, that is, and carts and whatnot. But, after about 15 minutes, half hour, close to that, you manage to make your way into the town, and Juan leads you to the New Yorkshire Protection Department's main station, the NYPD building, if you will. And the station it's a huge... What are you looking at me like that for?
I'm listening.
Are you engaged? All right.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm paying attention.
The station that you guys enter up to, it's huge. It's like a 3-story station. I mean, it's clearly a landmark destination. And it's built of fine gray stone. I mean, it's heavy masonry material, so it can withstand quite a bit. There's a set of stairs that basically lead on its way up to the front doors where 2 guards are standing with halberds in hand. And there's a banner over the top of it that has the initials NYPD with a shield, a coat of arms, if you will, which is a shield.
You're married.
In justice we serve.
Injustice.
Injustice we serve. The 2 men there that are standing guard, they're dressed in a dark blue with scale. Yes, tunics with scale mail armor, essentially. And they're dark blues.
Oh, yes.
Beat cops.
The blue blood.
Beat cops.
They're beat cops, essentially.
And they're basically surveying the scene. They spot Juan coming up, and they just nod their head at him, and Juan basically goes up and points at you two and goes, they're with me. And he like stands there for a second. They don't really look at him. He's like, they're with me. And they're like, okay. And Juan starts to head inside the station there, kind of taking you guys in. Inside the station, it's pretty well designed as well. I mean, they've got great, really nice furniture, oak furniture.
Not mahogany?
No, oak this time. Big fans of oak in this area. Not a lot of mahogany wood, so mahogany has to be imported. If you want to know about the import-exports, I've got some charts.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Although I'm sure Juan
has some charts,
Well,
actually.
he is taking woodworking.
Yeah, he is. So he's pretty familiar.
He's got to know this.
He does have to know these kinds of things. And as you kind of expect to for kind of a guard station, it's actually pretty, for such a big city, it's equally as busy as it is outside, inside. There's tons of people walking around, more higher class people from what you're really seeing, and a lot of them talking to guards, and it's so loud that it's hard to pick out any one particular conversation necessarily. Juan doesn't really miss a beat, though. He just kind of starts leading you through the floor, basically, towards a corridor. How about you two roll me a perception check, though, please?
Don't fuck up.
13. No, sorry, that's deception.
Deception.
18.
18, all right.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's still 13.
Still 13. All right. So, AW, Void, most of what you're hearing is a lot of that white noise. But you do pick up on, and it's kind of obvious to you as you're headed towards that corridor. You see a less reputable looking individual figure. He's kind of a disheveled. He's dirty. He's got dirt around his cheeks and whatnot. He's what?
Nothing.
He's an African American. He is looking up and he's talking to one of the guards. Basically, the guard's not really paying a whole lot of attention to him, but he's like even tugging on the guard's scale mail tails, essentially trying to get him to pay attention to kind of listen to him. And he says, "But my friends, they were straight up jacked by some crazy half dwarf." Man.
I knew it.
You don't really have a whole lot more time to kind of hear what's going on, because he just, you're going after Juan. But you do find it unusual. You did notice that.
Okay.
So Juan takes you down this corridor. There's several rooms that are off to the side that you can tell, probably briefing rooms, offices, and whatnot. Barracks type, bedrooms for the guards that may stay stationed there. And Juan takes you to a heavy wooden door that's kind of laid in the back. He knocks on it, but he doesn't waste any time. He knocks and then he just goes in. And you guys pretty much follow suit. And inside is an even more finely furnished office. You can tell that this is definitely whoever works in this office here is high up in the chain in the guard station.
Is there mahogany here?
There is mahogany
Good.
desk here.
All right.
And mahogany with padded chairs. So
Now we're in the good part.
now you're.
Now, yeah, exactly.
So the desk sits in kind of the back of the room with a couple of chairs that are in front of it, and a large leather chair on the back of it, and behind it. A human male stands behind the desk, standing there. He's wearing kind of a beige trench coat type of clothing. With you think you can spot some leather armor underneath. He's got brown, slightly curled hair, smoky sideburns a little bit off to the side. He's holding a cigar between two of his fingers. And he's standing there and he's talking to, appears to be talking to two other figures who are in the room. You see a hooded dwarf ranger in the corner. Her bow is just rested up against the, against the desk, and she's kind of leaning against the back wall, just sort of listening to the gentleman talk, the human talking. And then two other individuals are in the room, two elves, actually. One of them is a young elf woman.
Young?
And young, yeah.
I guess this is
In this
fantasy.
case, keep in mind that elves, she's still probably like 100 some odd years old, because elves live for fucking ever.
Okay,
So-
okay.
And a much older elf, more call him distinguished, a George Clooney-esque elf,
Alright.
is sitting in the chair off to the side. That is actually your
This
older
my brother?
That is your older brother, Aelin.
My brother.
Aelin.
Yes.
Is that my brother? do I know him?
I do declare.
You're making fun of me.
I say.
You're the one who wanted to come play with us.
Did you control her?
No.
Nobody can control her. So the man who is very clearly the lead investigator kind of looks up at you two as you enter the room, and he says, it's good to see you.
Oh my god, what was that?
Well, sometimes I have to do terrible accents.
I
At least I didn't go, well, top of the morning, dude. It's not McFlanagan.
Sin says George Clooney with elf ears. Thanks for that, Crono.
I just wanted to give you a nice visual. Just think if Legolas was George Clooney. That's who it is.
Legolas, the later years.
So he kind of, the station gentleman is looking at you guys, and he's like, I've been expecting you. He starts into a long montage that's like 5 minutes long until he finally says, my name is Franklin Colombo.
Franklin.
Columbo. You can call me Columbo.
Oh.
Yeah.
People from the 1940s know that Columbo was an old television detective show.
1940s.
I'm not gonna call you that. Really?
Thank you.
So, Columbo, you all are actually in the same room now and together. And Columbo says, "It's good that you're all here now because I think we can get started in talking about what's going on today."
We were summoned here, right?
Yeah,
Both. Okay.
yeah. The two of you were summoned.
What about introductions, sir?
Columbo gestures to Morg's character. Do you
Say
have
Morg.
a name?
I don't have a
yet?
name, just say Morg.
Okay,
We'll
gestures
just
to Morg and says, "This is Morg.
Morgaine.
Morgaine.
There you go.
This is Morgaine. Kane Arthur's sister. Yeah.
This is Morgaine.
This is
Shooty
Morgaine.
stuff.
She's an expert that we've called in. She was in town. The situation that we have here, I think her skills would be very useful. She's actually an expert tracker, so we've hired on an expert tracker because really this has gotten
You're just
much bigger than I think what the station can handle at this point. The situation that's happened, and over here we have, and he gestures to first the elven female and says, "This is Marin and her older brother Aelin, and they're here because, well, we're concerned about some kidnappings of the nobles, and one of their younger brothers has actually gone missing as well. So they're here to advise what's going on."
One of my brothers is missing.
Etrian, yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my
The stakes just got higher.
You already know this.
Oh,
Stakes have just been raised.
okay.
So let's back it up a little bit.
My brother's missing.
There you go.
I'm all in now.
I didn't get any notes before we started.
It's just devastating news to you. For
It
sure.
is.
It is
Terrible.
terrible
It's
news.
my favorite brother.
So Columbo, he starts explaining. He's like, and I'm glad that Giuliani, old friend of mine, I'm voting for him when he runs for mayor.
For mayor.
Mm-hmm, I am. I had Giuliani send a couple of agents in because I really think that the town guard can't handle this kind of a situation at this point. When it was one or two nobles missing, we just chalked it up to probably some runaways. But now we're up to 6 noble women that have gone missing, and for the first time, the chain has been broken. And now a young elven noble man has gone missing. So this is uncharacteristic of the pattern that we've seen so far. So we clearly need some more assistance at this point, which is why you all have been brought in.
Okay. Pause.
Good.
Pause. Adding.
Yeah.
So while you're talking, people are saying stuff?
I'm sure. Yeah.
That add-on's really starting to drive me insane.
Oh, is it the add-on itself?
Yeah, it fucking crashed out OBS. We should be good.
What add-on?
It's the CLR web browser. It's what allows me to put web-based things into. It'll start working now. Sorry about that, guys. We should be back. It should have just blipped. Everyone should still be good. Unpause.
All right, unpause. And I'm in. So Columbo says, I'll tell you all I know about... wow, I almost went walking there. I'll tell you all I know. Anyway, Columbo, he says, I'll tell you as much as I can really say about the situation. The 6 noblewomen, one of the common themes that we've found with them is they've all just recently, and I mean very recently, birthed infant children. So, and they have gone missing as well. So mother and child. So really we actually have 12, 13 if you count the nobleman missing.
Your mom is over here going,
Terrible.
oh my god, no!
The baby!
Okay. I just want to take a moment and remind you.
Fiction.
Well, first of all, yes, that it is fiction, but This isn't. You are a part of this TV show. You're not watching it.
I know, but like I didn't get any notes, so this is all very
She
traumatic.
didn't get her script.
Actually, yeah, she didn't get her script. What do I say? Line? I need a line?
All right, so we've got 6 missing with children.
6 missing with children, yes, just recently.
And the children are missing, obviously.
Yeah,
as well.
the infant children
And
have
her
gone missing
brother.
as well.
I thought it was a brother.
It is her
My
younger brother.
My
that's
favorite
Etrian.
brother.
No, your favorite brother is Aelin.
So,
My second favorite brother.
Possibly the second favorite.
so can I ask then, Columbo? Where's the mother? Was she kidnapped as
The
well?
mother of...
The child
Oh, those are the noble women. They were the mothers of the children.
that
so-
were kidnapped.
Yes. So they're all 6 mothers, noble women mothers,
Were
brand new mothers.
Were kidnapped.
They were all kidnapped, yes.
What about the brother?
The brother...
Where does he come in on this?
The brother has just gone missing, and he's been missing...
So is he considered a 7th missing person then?
We think so at this point.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't know.
You know, Aelin Clooney
Talked about
Aelin Clooney.
has just showed up to the station today with his sister here to basically report him missing. He's been gone for a couple of days, and he'd been acting a little bit unusual. So Aelin Clooney he looks over at you and he says, "My brother has been missing. We need to find him. For my dearest sister."
That's right, because this is very uncharacteristic behavior.
Okay. We will find him. What is his trade, by the way?
Whose trade?
The brother, the missing brother.
So Aelin says,
We don't work, we're nobles.
we're nobles. Wow.
We were born.
We are the 99%. She's the 1%.
When this is over, we're robbing her. I'm just letting you know.
Alright, yeah.
So Aelin Clooney, he turns to you and he says, he slicks back his hair, his salt and pepper hair, and he says, Etrian has been responsible for the apiary, so he's been spending a lot of time with the apiary lately.
The aviary?
Apiary.
Oh. Like birds?
Do you know what an apiary is? Bees.
Bees. Isn't
Bees!
Bees.
Bees?
I saw
Is your
that
family's business honey?
You wanna...
It's a sideline.
It's one of their many businesses.
One of their many. Okay.
One of their many businesses.
All right.
Etrian, as the youngest, I am first to take over the house. Etrian's the youngest, so he doesn't really get dibs.
He
on
gets
it.
bees.
He gets
He gets bees.
He gets bees.
He likes honey.
He likes bees, though. He's very fond of bees.
What did all the noble women do? Nothing.
They were
Their
just
husbands.
yeah. They just
What did they do?
spent their men's dollar bills.
And produced heirs.
Oh, yes. Yeah. But mostly shopping.
They
Mostly shopping.
they had a
Shopping with a little bit of fucking. That's-
I don't know.
Aelin goes on to explain that that his brother's behavior recently has. He's been disappearing from the Manor grounds in the evenings. He doesn't come back until very early in the mornings. So he's and Aelin explains. I tried talking to him about it, and he said, "There's nothing going on. I'm just checking into the apiary." But it's very uncharacteristic, is what he said. And then finally, 2 days ago, he disappeared and he hasn't come back.
Okay.
And at this
Was
point,
he headed out to the apiary at the
Apiary?
time, or the apiary? Excuse me.
Aelin doesn't know. He doesn't really check in with them all the time.
Okay.
So they come and go as they please on their manor grounds. Columbo kind of inserts himself into the conversation for a moment, and he says, "So with the noble women missing, we have had a couple of witnesses that have come forward that we've been able to
I'll go talk.
talk to that have explained, and a very common theme is that a black-robed half-elf, half-dwarf has been seen at these locations. which is actually why you're interested. That's the primary reason.
You're gonna make me the bad guy, aren't you?
You're not the. It's not you. You're not the black robe dwell.
It's just a black guy.
No, it's not. No, it's not a black dwell. Black robed dwell. Robe, male,
Okay.
late 60s, 180 pounds,
We're getting awfully specific here.
about 5'9", bushy eyebrows. Anyway, so Columbo explains that that many people have spotted that individual around the times. So that has been the common theme. It wasn't so strange when the first two nobles went missing because they were very close to each other in the nobles district. But now, there's been several nobles from different locations around the noble district where this gentleman has been spotted. We had Juan do up a rough drawing, a sketch, and Juan holds up a little
Wood, right?
Yeah, it's wood.
Did
It's
he
scorched.
chisel that?
It's scorched. She's practicing the torched. I
Yeah.
forget what the drawing type that is, but it's torched. It doesn't look like fucking anything. It's terrible.
And
It's
no
like a
one
stick
knows.
figure.
No one knows who this guy is.
No,
He just randomly showed up in the city.
guards haven't heard of it. Dwarfs are actually a very unusual sight to see here within the states.
Well, that's what makes me wonder why no one's noticed him until now.
Well, nobody's. He hasn't been up to anything dangerous, but none of the guards have actually seen this individual. We got a lot of guards in the city.
Just witnesses, no guards.
Just witnesses. Yeah. Columbo goes on and he kind of looks. He glances at Aylin Clooney and Marin, and he kind of scratches the side of his head and he says, one of the other things that we've found at each of the scenes is that they've smelt distinctly of a sweet smell in the air, honey, if you will. And we also have found a really odd thing at about 3 of the scenes, snake scales. So, a couple of unusual things. And Mother, for the very first time ever, I will have you make a check. So you get to roll a d20 die.
Oh, cool.
You can choose which one you want. Where the hell did they all go?
There.
I've got mine.
Right over there.
Oh, here they go. Which one? You only get one. Okay.
And I want you to roll, and it's going to be an Arcana check.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's with the skill Arcana.
Wow.
17?
Yep, 17. Now
Oh, I'm
add.
good.
Fucking out.
Now
What's
you
your
also
Arcana
have
skill?
your Arcana skills, and your Arcana skill is an Intelligence skill. So you get to add the. Oh, I didn't write that in. It should be a +1.
Okay. So a
My
one
apologies.
right
Yeah,
here.
that should be a 1. All these blanks right here are ones, actually.
Oh, okay. So then it's 18.
So an 18. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I'm good.
So, Marin, as soon as Columbo tells you that he had the scent of honey and that snake scales were found at the scene of the crime, you're a pretty expert spellcaster. I mean, you're still learning, but you've done a lot of research and history into the spells. You actually know that the spells of charming or suggestion or mental type spells, mental affecting spells, often use those types of reagents for casting.
Okay.
So that is something that, and then if the rest of the team doesn't know this, if you wanted to put that forward, if you wanted to share that information.
Oh, because they weren't paying attention to you?
I'm saying that this is something that you know, that your character knows.
All right. A great many of the mind masking spells use honey and snake scales. Very hard to obtain snake scales. So this is pretty serious. They don't just lay around.
Snakes don't do it.
This is the greatest night ever.
You're supposed to be taking this seriously.
I'm
You're
taking it
looking
very
for
seriously.
My brother.
I know, and I'm planning on robbing you afterwards. I'm taking this very seriously.
Columbo says that also at the 6 locations where the nobles had gone missing, there was no disturbance. There was no scuffle. There was nothing knocked over. There was no clear signs of malicious entry or of actual forced entry or forced kidnapping. Like, there is no record. It's as if the women had just up and walked away with their children. Their newborn
So they
infants.
clearly were not alarmed by that individual who cast the spell.
Careful now, we don't necessarily know that that individual cast the spell.
Well,
But it is obvious that some type of,
Yes.
charm work is it
yes.
is it work? Charm work is it work?
Did I not tell you about the honey and the snake scales?
Yes.
All right,
Thank you.
let's be
Marin
clear.
thinks Robert's a retard. She is a noble, though, so she might think that you're kind of not as smart as her.
I grip my rapier. Just a little bit tighter than normal. Just... Anyways.
You bow your head and you go, 1,
2, 3.
and the sheep jumps over the fence. Oh.
Okay. I'm in anger management after our last
Yes, after your last.
adventure. I had to go into anger management.
Columbo kind of says, we don't know a whole lot else. Some people are saying it was an incredibly tall dwarf that was at the scene in a black robe. Some people saying a super short elf. We just assume it's probably a dwarf.
Why would you assume that if we're so rare?
Because people are describing it as both elf and dwarf of varying heights and sizes.
Yeah, people aren't
Which
wrong.
your freak of nature race.
People aren't wrong. People aren't wrong. I'm saying, we don't know for sure that it's a dwarf.
It's a dwarf.
It's a dwarf.
Eyewitness testimony is generally not very reliable.
Since there are so few dwelfs around, could this potentially be someone you know? Do you know of any other dwelfs in the area?
So I will interject for a moment.
I was gonna say.
I will interject a moment because I meant to message you last night too, more just to kind of give you.
A backstory.
So
Just to know.
we talked about how you were around at the time that the Dwarf Kingdom had
Yeah.
actually fallen, and that a wizard or spellcaster of some sort
Yeah,
was responsible for causing the chain reaction that actually imploded the Dwelvan Empire. You, for many years now that you've grown up and you're trained, have been kind of seeking out this individual, and you did catch wind that there was...
Okay, so I have an idea.
Yeah, you do believe that there is a Dwelf in this city. That's why you're here. You're looking to try and track him.
Okay.
So...
And he was a great mage then?
he was
Enough to destroy our
Destroy the civilization.
destroyed a kingdom.
So then
Hey,
charm
Paladin.
spells would not be beyond him.
So I can give you some background into the Dwelf Kingdom that Morg would definitely know. So the Dwelf Kingdom is set in the northern continent section of the continent in a land called Canadlia, north of the Unity Provinces. It is a primarily tribal and nomadic type of nation. But the Dwelf Kingdom, about a century ago, had sprung up there and had been basically an empire. It was ruled by kind of a democratic monarchy.
Some bad for you.
Cat cam.
Cat cam.
The kingdom was ruled by like a democratic monarchy, kind of not unlike Europe's, like the way that the United Kingdom works right now, where they have a figurehead, king or queen. But mostly it's a democratic council, the kind of parliament that makes decisions about the land. Enter Dwelf Wizard suddenly, and he was like one of the senators, if you will.
Okay.
And he very rapidly was able to win over the entire council
He made him Hitler.
to be on his side for
He made him
everything.
Hitler.
To be on his side for pretty much all decisions.
Votes and whatnot.
To the point of where the king of Dwelftopia, the stars are right. To the point of where the king of Dwelftopia basically was suspicious that he was, essentially charming the, glamoring the council. And at that point, and not much is known after this, the cities went into riots, and within 3 days, the entire capital was completely destroyed by a massive magical explosion. Which after that point, after the capital was destroyed, the entire army was gone, the Dwarf Kingdom kind of just fell apart.
I mean, I'm sure it killed
Yeah, it killed the vast majority of
the population.
Anyway, and the smaller villages, they couldn't hold off the nomadic and the tribal attacks from the rest of Canadlia. Savage country in Canadlia. Savage people.
This is terrible.
I know.
You must be very upset.
I'm furious. My anger is pushing me through. Elf.
So that is all you know, or that is all that Columbo can tell you about the situation that's happened. So, and it's the door has actually been open this whole time while you guys have been conversing, and you guys actually start hearing shouting coming from the main lobby. It's that African American that you had originally heard basically begging for somebody to listen to him in the station.
Mm-hmm.
He's screaming, "You gotta help me! God, save my fucking friends!" And guards are hastily kind of hauling him probably out of the building from what you can see. And he's
All right.
like, "He's a freak!"
I want to stop them then.
Okay.
Do I have that kind of authority? I mean, what is
Stop! In the name of love.
in the name of love?
I don't get locked.
I mean, can I boss these guards around? I guess is my question.
Could I have? I was tempted
We
to
don't care
say
about you.
something. It's my brother.
Are you talking about you want to stop the guards
Yes,
from taking
guards!
the American away?
Bring that man back.
Let's not do that.
It's okay.
What is that?
The mic
No,
is on
baby,
the.
It's fine. It's okay. Let her be.
I want her to get a gavel out of her purse and just start. I don't know why she'd have one, but
Get those
Anyway.
guards. Bring that black guy back.
Wow!
Back.
I think the term they prefer to be. Well, you know what? You're noble. I get it. No, that's true. Rich people definitely get it. Inspiration. I am
Seriously,
granting
I think
inspiration
there's
give
a
her
jingle
that
toy.
down there.
Do I get something?
Get a jingle ball.
for playing your character so well. You are granted what's called inspiration, which basically enables you to re-roll a d20 at your decision one time. So it's a free.
Cool.
So in a clutch decision,
Okay.
if you want to re-roll something that rolled poorly, you can spend your inspiration to do
Okay.
that. The two guards that were kind of hauling the American away, they kind of stop and they glance over and they're like, "Who the fuck's that bitch?" Columbo, though, smoking a cigar.
Yes.
He's got that cigar. He's like, yeah, Brady Bear. Let her do her thing, sure. So the two guards kind of let the American go, and he's like, "Get the fuck off me, bitch. Touch me." Fucking police. Bring me down. So he kind of saunters up, right? He's like, "Hey, thank you."
What were you saying about your friends?
Fucking A, dude. Some fucking half-dwarf.
Oh.
Not her.
Yeah.
Not her.
Not
It's
her.
a 12?
It's a 12.
12, okay.
Some fucking half elf.
Some fucking
Go on.
perfectly nice 12. Not her. Dude in the black robes. Had some other elf with him. Kind of looks like Clooney over there.
Hey, brother.
You ain't him, right? And Aelin kind of is like, I've been with my dearest sister all day. My dearest, lovely sister.
Did he look
I love and
younger?
adore.
Black man, are you suggesting that my brother was in cahoots with this half elf?
Madam,
I have to ask.
my name is.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Why can't
She doesn't come down from the trees very often.
Madam, my name is Tyrese.
Are you related to a drug dealer?
Wow! What?
What was that other guy's name in that last game?
There's also Tyrese. No, actually, that was Tyrone. I'm sorry, that was Tyrone.
That was Tyrone.
I guess
That
that
was
it's not such a stupid
Tyrese
question.
wasn't a drug dealer, he was just a butcher.
Alright.
Anyway, so Tyrese is like, I'm not implying shit about your brother. I'm just saying that I fucking saw that dwarf and an elf that kind of looked like an ugly Clooney. Just fucking shit in my graveyard. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I don't really have a home right now. So if you want to put us up, you can totally do that.
We can discuss the matter after you.
All right. So I got a bunch of friends of mine, right? We all out of work right now. We all don't really have homes. We're a little what would you call it? Homeless. And we be looking for work. And it turns out, hey, we got this great contracted job to bring some stone into the local graveyard. So I was gonna celebrate with my boys, right? So I went to go, and he kind of looks at all the police in the room. And he's like, I went to get some water to celebrate with my friends. Water.
Go on.
Yeah, because we're homeless, we can't afford much. We just have water. Anyway, so when I fucking got back, this not you, but this dwarf thing and the other elf, the ugly Clooney, they were fucking taking my boys into the graveyard, and I was like, hey boys, and they didn't fucking listen to the thing I said. They just kept walking into the graveyard. I think there was some crazy shit. He was like moving his hands around in gyration circles and shit.
Did you smell honey?
Yes. And it was not the water.
I'm very sorry for your friends. Doesn't look good.
This is a 180.
Well, it does say that she is very kind to common folk.
Very kind to common folk.
It does say that in her.
It does. We discussed
A little
that.
awkward with the common folk, but kind.
I told you that. I mean, I'm
A nice black man.
a little spoiled, but I can see
she
an
fucking-
honest man when he's
did she
speaking
scratch
to me.
So Tyrese says, this shit happened yesterday, and ain't nobody here to listen to me but you. And he points at Columbo and he says, fuck your guards.
Okay, so question. You said your friends, they didn't react to you whatsoever?
I was calling, I was like, hey guys.
Hey, you guys.
Okay. Did the elf respond to you at all? Did he look in your
Fucking-
direction?
No, none of them fucking
The elf
looked
didn't
at me.
respond to you at all?
They just fucking
Okay,
kept
so-
walking. They were walking into that graveyard. I don't know. It was getting dark. I didn't want to get involved in that shit. I thought the guards should take care of this. But oh no, homeless is the problems. We're just gonna let them die. Gonna fucking pull it. Fuck you, Columbo.
All right, so I might have missed it. Where did he take them? Can you
Into
tell?
the graveyard.
Into the graveyard, and you didn't follow.
Shit no.
Shit, no.
Shit no.
All right.
Are we?
I'm the one who dies first.
I get it.
Yeah, you do get it.
Giuliani. No, not Giuliani, excuse me. Columbo, my bad. Has there been any reports of disturbances at the graveyard?
Not that I've heard. I mean, we've got a local gravedigger down there, but
Do you ever have guards stationed there, or is it just the gravedigger?
mainly just the gravedigger. I mean, nobody wants to fuck around with the. I mean, we got guards that patrol the streets in front of it, but
Okay.
who wants-
Maybe we should get together. I don't know where she fits in. Maybe we should all go and investigate the graveyard.
I'm the brawn of the group.
Alan Clooney slaps his hands together and he says, "Smashing idea, dear sister. We should all go."
Including the black man.
He doesn't want to go with us.
Tyrese goes, I think maybe I let the police handle that shit, and I'm not going.
I think maybe you're gonna come with us.
I think not.
I grabbed
think-
the black man by the shirt, and we're
Yes.
gonna take you with us.
Most appropriate.
Columbo, could you use another informant?
Columbo,
Oh, that's a great
Columbo's like,
idea.
are you suggesting this motherfucker right here who's been verbally abusive to me the last 5 minutes?
Who better would know the underground, the streets? Who can go places your guards
The African
can't?
American raises his hand.
Who can go places that your guards can't? Who notices things that your guards think is just complete bullshit?
Tyrese is like, yeah, what he said.
My
I know all
bro-
that shit.
My brother and I would be prepared to reward you generously if you help us.
Alan's like, would we?
Shh.
You shushed your older brother.
I did.
He's the heir to your family.
He's not
You're-
the one that was
you're a
born.
woman.
And, he's not the one who was born and saved all our tenants from a disastrous
Allegedly saved. Anyway,
storm.
Columbo kind of looks at Robert. Why don't you roll me a persuasion?
15.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, geez, my persuasion is 8. So, what is that, 23?
Jesus. Yeah, Columbo's like, you have a good point, for sure. All right, we'll hire him onto the task force here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can he be assigned to us? For the time being?
Sure. And Tyrese is like, yeah, I can help you, but I really don't want to go to the graveyard.
How about you stand outside the graveyard?
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll take guard. Yeah.
There you
I'll
go.
guard that front.
Do you have any weapons? Can we equip this guy, Columbo?
He's got a spork.
He's got a spork. Perfect.
Columbo says, yeah, and the guard that had escorted him in. He tells the guard, go get him some gear. Tyrese is like, I just want weapons. I don't want no armor because I gotta look the part. I gotta look fucking homeless as shit. But I really don't want to be homeless anymore.
He's got a point.
Yeah. Can you arrange that shit for me? And Columbo, agrees. All right. So Tyrese goes off and heads and gets equipped. He comes back, and I'm assuming that you guys want to head out to the graveyard. Is that where you want to start?
Yes.
Can we pick up some stuff before we go?
Yeah,
Just
what do
in
you need?
case? Potions, whatnot.
A couple of potions? Yeah. So Columbo actually would be happy to furnish you all with 2 health pots each.
Okay.
2 wins.
Health potions.
Oh.
So
should I
on your
write
scratch
that down?
paper, just go ahead and write down 2 health potions.
Of major healing.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the same stuff that I took last time. We'll take some
I
rope,
figured, yeah.
and I already have Thieves' Tools, I assume.
Yeah.